Yo, back again with another trade breakdown. This was the trade I took right here. You can see this is on the 5 minutes time frame. So I can quickly show you guys the trade breakdown and why I was selling. So I'll clear everything on my chart, and let's start with a quick video. I'll try to keep this under 5 minutes. So I consider a pair bullish if the high or the close of the daily candle is closing above a previous red candle. So this is a resistance, right? Because it's a red candle, and now this bullish candle is currently closing above it, but this day has not ended. So for me, the day has to end for me to consider this a change in market structure. So for me, this is still bearish, and I'm still looking for sales, right? Because this is still forming, right? At the end of Friday, if this pair closes like this, then I'll start looking for buys next week. But for now, I'm looking for sales because the day has not closed yet. Number one. Number two, since I'm looking for sales and I start looking for setups after 7 o'clock, right? So I come in here and mind you, I look at multiple pairs, right? I look at multiple pairs and look at the one that is giving me my setup at the time I'm looking at the market, right? So I come in here and I see this. I see market reacting off of this SNR zone, this Malaysian resistance zone, and market tapped into that zone and then gave me a reaction, whereas it closed bearish. That tells me that the next candle, the chances of the next candle going lower is around 70% or even 80%. Why? Because first of all, daily is bearish. Second of all, we are in an SNR zone, and third of all, we have a reaction from that zone. So this means that like the trade I take has a 70% chance of winning, sometimes 80, really depends. So next thing I do is I go on the 5 minute time frame. So mind you, this candle closed it started at 7 o'clock and closed at 8 o'clock. So I'll put a demarcation for us to tell when the candle closed. So this was right when the candle closed, 8 o'clock, right? This was the candle closed. Candle opened here and then closed here, right? So from 8 o'clock, I'll start looking for setup on the 5 minute time frame. So on the 5 minute time frame, what I'm looking for is very simple. I'm looking for a bearish candle, like the next bearish candle to close below a bullish candle. That's my entry. So we have this, and this did not close below this. We have another bullish one, and then this was the last bullish candle we had, and then this came in here, no close, no close, and yeah. So right now I'm looking for a close of this area. Before it was this area, now is this, and now no close, and then a bullish candle formed. I update this to this. I'm just waiting for this candle to close before the next 1 hour candle closes, because right now this is when I'm going to stop looking for setup right here. So in this window I'm looking for setup. So the moment this happened, right, the moment this happened, uh you see this bearish candle closed below this bullish candle, and I usually have a static stop loss of 20 pips and take profits of depending, 1 is to 0.7. That is mostly what I do. 1 is to 0.7, sometimes 1 is to 0.8, really depends. But in this case I took profit at 0.7 because the candle closed, the 1 hour candle closed, and I'm like, let me just get out. But if I also went to for like a 1 is to 0.8, it would have played out. But come on, I don't want to go through all this, right? So I was happy as I got out here. I went to 0.7, and this is the third day I'm winning in a row, right? And I'm done for the week, right? So on Wednesday I made 0.8%, yesterday 0.8%, today 0.7%. That is like 2.6% already for the week, and I don't have to trade again next week. Like I don't have to trade next week. So because I've made my monthly 2% in just one week, and I'm done for the week just like that. Yeah, see you guys on the next one.